Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back, Bottom Liners. I am LJ, and this is the Bottom Line. Hey. This one is going out to the Dallas Cowboy fans. And hey, look, guys, I just want you guys to understand, and you guys played a great game. The defense showed up. Don't know what happened to the offense, but at the same time, your team, at least they showed up. At least they didn't do what the New York Giants did when they played against, the Philadelphia Eagles. They just was on the field. See, Dallas, your team just need more chemistry. You need more firepower when it comes to the postseason. I believe if you guys, I don't know, as management, I don't know if it is the offensive line, running back, quarterback, another receiver. I don't know. But you guys need just one piece away for getting over the hump. Let's put it into perspective, okay? You played the 49ers twice, last year and this year. You played the 49ers in the postseason twice, last year and this year. And you got beat by the 49ers twice, last year and this year. But look on the bright side. Look at the score. Look at the score. The score was different than last year than this year. So, and look at how much they beat you by. It wasn't that much. Now, I can't say this, Dallas Cowboy fans. You guys' fan base are the most unique fan base in all of football, in all of the NFL. You guys rock hard for your team. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to say, I seen some behavior, some crazy behavior. I was going to show it, but I'm not. Because before I go, YouTube took down my live stream last week. And I don't want them to take this live stream down, okay? So I'll have to figure out a way to show you clips like I was doing without them striking my channel and my content. So I'm gonna just speak, okay? You're gonna see my beautiful face, handsome mug, for the next few minutes of the segment, okay? So I'm just gonna express some things to you, okay? Express some things the way that I saw. I watched the game, okay? I watched the game. And when I watched the game, I'm just gonna say this, Cowboy fans. I was waiting for this game all day. I was in training. See, well, you can't see my shirt, but I was in training, at drill, military drill, and so we had a great day of training. And so when it came down to actually watching this game, I watched the whole game, and this is the game that I was very excited to watch because it's my most anticipated game of the playoffs, and it was one of the better games, or the best game to me, I say, of the whole entire playoffs since it started. Now, I didn't get a chance to see the Bengals and the Bills game, but I saw the highlights, and because I was at training, remember. So looking at the highlights, the Bengals came in and took care of business, but I didn't watch the game, so I can't really judge that game, not just by the highlights. I watched Dallas and the 49ers. I also, the day before, Saturday, I watched the last bit of the Jacksonville Jaguars and KC, and then I watched that horrific outing of the Giants and the Eagles. I just turned it at halftime, and that was it. I didn't watch the game no more. It was terrible, man. It was a terrible game. It wasn't fun to watch. The Eagles just went 27-0 before halftime, and that was it. Then they went to 38, and the final score was 38-7. So I didn't watch that whole game because that game was over before halftime. So I turned it off. I thought the Giants was going to have a chance. At least do something. Divisional rival. You play them twice already during the year. Third time is the charm. You didn't show up. So, man, the game was just one-sided. But anyway, back to Cowboys. So the NFC East, right? What a division, right? What a great division. All three prolific teams, besides the Washington Commanders, made it to the playoffs. So high seed, low seed, it doesn't matter. Dallas was a balanced team. And, I picked Dallas to go to the Super Bowl because of the balance that they had. So the three top teams in the NFC, the Eagles, Dallas, and the 49ers. Out of those three, I picked the 49ers or Dallas to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And the reason why I picked them like that is because what we saw yesterday. That was a game. That was one of the best games of the playoffs so far. Don't care what people say. Bottom line, I said it. To me, last night's game was one of the best games of the whole entire playoffs. Defense. They let them play. The refs didn't get involved too much. Besides, most of the game with the penalties going towards Dallas. 49ers got some penalties as well. But listen, that was a heck of a game, guys. That was really, really, really a great game. I enjoyed it. That was football. I'm not the only one saying it. Last night's game was a testimony of what football should be and how it should be the rest of the way, even next season. Because I'm telling you guys, I was very, very excited watching that game. Dallas Cowboys fans, I was excited to watch Dallas come in against the number one defense in all of football and play the way they played. The defense showed up. The offense, not so much. But hey, you're one piece. Dallas, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, all the office personnel. If you ever come across this segment, listen to me. I know what's the problem with your team. People say it's always the owner. I'm not even going there. I know what the problem is with your team. The problem is you keep getting rid of the wrong personnel, the wrong players. For instance, if you had Amari Cooper, the outcome of that game would be a whole lot different than it was last night. Give me Sunday night. The outcome would have been different. I said last night. I mean Sunday night. The outcome would have been different. The outcome would have been different if Amari Cooper was still on the team. You got rid of the wrong receiver. Or you didn't replace that caliber receiver with a same caliber receiver. Now T.Y. Hilton, he is great. He's a great receiver. But he came in late in the season, so he couldn't gel properly with the team. Now he's going to be a free agent after the offseason. So are you going to keep him? Whatever you're going to do. But you need to get another number one style receiver to help out that. And moving forward, people's blaming Dak for this loss. I'm going to say I'm not going to put all the blame on Dak. I'm gonna put it on the whole team. I told my coworkers, I told my friends that would listen to me when we talk football. I told them about Dallas. I said for the last 35 years, 25 years, 20 years, Dallas Cowboys has not been a sorry team. Y'all have been an exception to the rule. Y'all have not gotten over the hump. You've been searching for a quarterback since Tony Romo left. You got in Dak Prescott. He is your quarterback. Listen to me, Dallas Cowboys fans. He is your quarterback. But however, now that he's got his money, he has not disappointed. To me, he has not disappointed me. I'm not a fan, but he has not disappointed me. I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, but Dak Prescott is a great receiver. He's not a good receiver. He's not an above average receiver. He's a great receiver. That's a receiver. I mean quarterback. See how I already got me messed up. Dak Prescott is a great quarterback, and he's not a. Because I'm thinking about receivers. That's the problem. You need to get in a receiver. That's the issue, and you need to get in a running back because Ezekiel Elliott is not the answer. No, you need to get another running back. Pollard is out, and he's gonna be out for some months, even for next season. Hope he might be returned for uh, training camp or maybe before the season starts next season, if God's willing, if we live to see it, right? Excuse me. So just think about this, Dallas Cowboys. In your draft, in the draft pick this year, you need to get another receiver that's going to be on par with CD Lamb, and then get another running back that is going to be exceptional to the rule or above the exceptional to the rule mark. That's all you need. That's all you need. And then when you do that, you have a complete team. Then Pollard comes out, come back in the mix. You have 3 running backs. So you need to get depth. That's the answer. You need depth on your team. You don't have it. That's why you couldn't replace a Pollard, the running back, the Pollard, with another running back because Ezekiel Elliott, it was not the starter all season. He came behind Pollard. Now that he was a starter, it seemed like he was caught in the like a deer in the headlight. He didn't know what to do. He had that confidence and that booster. But it's okay. You guys played a great game. Dallas Cowboys, you should be proud of your team. Your team got to the playoffs. You get the playoffs every year. Okay, fine. But you played a team that was rugged and raw, man. You played a team that was built for success, man. On the offense and defense. That's why they're number 1 D in the NFL. I'm just hitting my mic. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Dallas, keep your head up. I have seen some things that Dallas Cowboy fans, excuse me, sorry. It was funny, but it's not that serious. Breaking your TVs, taking your vehicles and running over your TVs, smashing your TVs with your fists, breaking walls, burning jerseys, all kinds of craziness, man. It's not that serious. Guys, it's not that serious. It's not that serious, Cowboy fans. See, I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm a football supporter. I'm a football supporter. I place the fan with supporter. You get it? So I support, because football is one of my favorite sports. But the way I used to be towards football, I'm not anymore. So I see the game for what it is. I see, the different things of the game that people might not see, because I don't look at that, yes, my team would score, yay! I don't do that no more. I just watch it because, I'm a supporter. I look at the game and I see what the game's about. I see what the team's about. I see first half. I'm not a first half person. I watch the second half. If the other team not aggressive in the first half and they're not aggressive in the second half, that's your indicator who's going to lose this game. So watching last night, I keep saying last night, Sunday night's game was awesome. And both teams showed out. Dallas Cowboys fans, you should be happy because your team exposed Brock Purdy. You exposed the quarterback. He's a rookie, and he almost made some rookie mistakes. Thank God he kind of regrouped himself and threw the ball away multiple times, but you exposed him. You exposed him to the world. You exposed him to other teams now. You exposed the 49ers. I still picked them to beat the Eagles. But you exposed the 49ers. You exposed their quarterback. The quarterback almost looked like a rookie Sunday night. You almost looked like a rookie on that game. But he has enough poise that he pretty much brought it back into computerization. So, Dallas Cowboy fans, check this out. You guys will be in the hunt next year. You're going to be back in the dance next year. You know what you need to do. Go back over the tape and look at the mistakes and then correct them in the offseason. Now, you got a lot of players that's going to be free agents, so you got to take care of those things as well. If I were you, I'd bring them all back or upgrade them. But at the same time, if you're going to bring them back, get depth. That's the problem with your team. You don't have enough depth. You will only rely on 3 big names or 4 big names on your team. 2 big names on defense and 3 on the offense, but you don't use everybody else on your team. You got to distribute the ball the way it was meant to be distributed. Get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to distribute the ball to everyone. You have a game plan. I know, let's see, the offensive coordinator, Kelly Moore, man, he didn't change the game plan. You know, he didn't switch things up. Stephen A. Smith was talking about that all morning long on First Take, that he didn't switch up. They didn't adjust to anything. And I agree with him. They didn't. They just trying to do pass. And I don't understand why Dak passed the ball and throwing the ball in tight windows the way he was doing. It's unacceptable. But I don't put the blame totally on Dak. I put it on the coaching as well and the whole entire team. And like I was telling my coworkers, 49ers really didn't beat your team, the Dallas Cowboys. The 49ers really didn't beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys beat themselves. The Cowboys beat themselves. Penalties. Pass interference. Fouls. If you notice in the game, the 49ers couldn't even get past the 50-yard line besides some good kickoff returns and punt returns. But besides those plays, the 49ers only got to the 50, almost to the 50-yard line or the 40-yard line on the others on their side before they start marching across. They only got in the red zone maybe 3 to 4 times, but most of the red zone trips was through to penalties from the Dallas end. They couldn't even move the ball. That's how good the Dallas defense were on Sunday night. The defense held them in check. They couldn't get across the 50-yard line. They couldn't get into the red zone that much. The first time they got in the red zone, they got 3 points when they drove by themselves the first possession of the game, second and third possession of the game. Then all of a sudden, after that, they had trouble getting to the red zone. They had to kick 50-yard or 55-yard field goals just to get the score up. They couldn't get into the 20, the 10, the 15. You know, the 10, the 20, the 15, the 10. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't get in the red zone, close to the red zone like that, without help and penalties from the Dallas Cowboys. So it was a great game, don't get me wrong, but the 49ers got lucked out because they didn't have a good game. They with guards be blaming Dallas and saying they didn't win the game because they didn't play well. The defense played outstanding. 49ers defense played outstanding, but both offenses stinked. Both offenses did not put up. You know, they put up some numbers because you got the possession, switching sides, possession, 3 and out, interception, whatever, fumble, whatever. You're going to put up some yardage but that's the only thing you put in yardage because you're not moving back and forth down the field. You're just getting the ball and you're going 3 and out, punt, get the ball back, pass, punt. That's how your yards accumulated. But the 49ers was not moving the ball. But Dallas was. Your team was, Cowboy fans. You should be happy. They didn't lose the game because they didn't show up and play. They didn't show up in the game and play. They lost the game because they beat themselves with stupid penalties. That's their fault. It's the coach's fault. It's the whole team's fault. They failed each other. That's why the 49ers are moving on and Dallas is going to the house. They didn't play team ball. Now, the defense did. I don't know what the offense was doing. The defense showed up, and that was a championship caliber defense performance that the defense showed on Sunday night. And I'm telling you right now, I know, I like I told you, I didn't get to finish this statement. I told my coworkers and told those that would listen to the game of football. The winner of Sunday night's game, is going to be the one that represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's going to be the 49ers. I'm telling you, it's going to be the 49ers. Because they're that good. They got the pieces. It's going to be the 49ers. On the AFC side, it's going to be the Bengals. Because the winner of the Bengals and Bills game, I said the same thing. It's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. And it's getting close. See, I didn't care either or who won the game on Sunday night, 49ers or Dallas. Either one of those teams, who if the Dallas won, they gonna go and represent. They was gonna go represent the Super Bowl. They never seen the Super Bowl because they're gonna play against the Eagles and they're gonna find a way to win and they was gonna represent. But it didn't happen that way. The 49ers ended up winning the game. So guess what? Either whoever won the game, which we already know who won the game, is going to represent the NFC. Trust me, watch me, guys. Watch me. Watch what I say, because I'm telling you the truth. Watch what I say. The 49ers is going all the way. With a rookie and Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, will he get his ring? Or will the man, Joe Burrow, get his first ring in 2 tries within 2 years? Man, it's going to be amazing. But Dallas Cowboys fans, pick your head up, guys. Pick your head up. Stop breaking TVs. Stop smashing walls. Stop taking your vehicles and running over your electrical appliances, punching people, fighting people outside the arena. Calm yourself down, you Dallas Cowboy fans. My supervisor was walking around, the workplace, asking the Dallas Cowboy fans were they okay, making sure that they won't do nothing to harm themselves or kind of stuff like that. And he meant it as a joke, but after me seeing what I saw today, about different segments and reels about Dallas Cowboy fans and the stuff they was doing, breaking TVs, fighting people, fighting family members, just acting a straight monkey, uncalled for behavior. I took what he was doing seriously. Like, yeah, you need to talk to Cowboys fans because they are depressed. But we're gonna rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm telling you right now, Dallas Cowboy fans. I'm telling you right now. Next year will be your year. I picked you to go to the Super Bowl this year. It didn't happen. And the reason why it didn't happen, because you're 1 piece away, maybe 2 pieces away from getting over the hump. You make the wild card round last year, lost. You made the division round this year, you lost. So that means next year, you got nothing but go up. So that means the NFC championship game is yours next year. You went from 1, 2, now next year you're going to 3. That is if you get the final pieces of the puzzle and help your team advance and become the next level team that you're supposed to be. So the Eagles, they got it. They went out and got firepower. They went out and got defensive power. And that's where they're in the position where they're at because of the great moves that GM made during the season. Now, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and the rest of the Joneses that runs that team, you got to play chess as well and go out and get some pieces to enhance and to develop and to grow and to build on your team that's a championship level team. The question of the day was, can Dak Prescott lead the Dallas Cowboys to a championship? My answer is yes, he can. And I'm going to agree with RC from First Take. He said it's not him that's going to take him. You got to add other men with skill and talent around him for him to be able to elevate the team to take them to the championship, to the Super Bowl, to get that chip. So I agree on that. I totally agree on that. That can win a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys, but the Dallas Cowboys have to upgrade their positions. You have to get some depth on the team. Dallas, Jerry Jones, hope you're listening. The draft is coming. Start making waves. I know waves right now. Start making calls. I know you're 80 years old. You want to see another Super Bowl won before you transition this earth. Excuse me. I had a cough. So you want to see your team make the Super Bowl once again. And you're afraid that you might get a chance to see it. But Jerry Jones, I'm just going to say this. You're 1 or 2 humps away from the chip. So, in other words, you need to upgrade your positions, give Dak more weapons, more personnel with skill sets that is beyond measure. Continue to build on your defense and get depth on your offense and offensive line, and just play ball. This is a stepping stone. Yes, you said in press conference you're sick. You're sick. We all are sick. You guys are disappointed. But hey, I thought that the Dallas Cowboys was the most balanced team in the NFL this year. That's just me. But to you Dallas Cowboy fans, cheer up, smile, turn that frown upside down, please. Turn that frown upside down. Okay? You're alive. The team's alive. Let's move on to next year. Okay? Calm it down. Stop breaking stuff. Stop acting a monkey. It's ridiculous. It's not that serious. I know Texans are very strict on their football, but Jesus, man, you just broke your hard-earned money, took your hard-earned money and bought TVs and stuff, bought a home, and you smashing your stuff in your house. Come on, guys, that is unacceptable, uncalled for. Please don't do that. Please. And plus, you're doing it from your children, your family, your diehard Cowboy fans. I get it. But don't stop breaking your stuff and stop fighting. It's not that serious. Why go to jail over other men that's playing a sport with pads on that you're not playing, that you have no stock in unless you're buying jerseys and hats, unless you actually have stock in it, in the team? I'll see that you'd be upset. But if you don't have stock in the team, if you're not part of the team or the organization, then stop fighting over something that they're not going to pay your bond for. They're not going to bail you out of jail for. Get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to stop saying, get what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? That Jerry Jones is not going to bail you out of jail unless you call them, you got a great network with him. You come on, guys. Think about it. Why go to jail over stupid stuff? Bad behavior. It's just a game, man. Unless you put a heavy bet on the Cowboys to win and you got your money from a loan shark, then that's something different. And you're mad and you start smashing and stuff like that, and the loan shark will come get his money and you and stuff like that. Now I get that. You want to smash, but no, it's still stupid because I wouldn't smash for TV if I may put a bet on the game on the Dallas Cowboys to win, which is your team, and then they lost. I would take that same TV and go pawn it or something so you get the money to pay the loan shark or whoever you borrow money for if you did gamble and put money and bet in the game. I'm just saying that's what I do, not break it. That's stupid. And then what your children gonna watch when it's time to watch TV, or when you let them watch TV? What you gonna watch or play your PlayStation 5 on, or Switch or Xbox 360 or Series X? What you gonna play it on? Nothing, because the TV's broken. Then you ran it over with your truck. It's stupid. Then you go fighting on outside of your house, the marketplace, over a stupid game. It's dumb. Sunday night is gone. They came up, they played. It was a great game. One of the best playoff games I've seen already in the playoffs. But it's over. It is over. It's over. Okay? Let it go. So all you got to do is let it go, guys. Okay? Next year, Dallas, I am prophesying to you the Dallas Cowboys will be in the Super Bowl 2023-24 season. They will represent the NFC, in the Super Bowl. Almost tongue twist there. If they upgrade and get more depth on the team and get another number one receiver. I'm just saying. Okay. So, guys, the bottom line is, Dallas Cowboy fans, lift your head, turn your frown upside down, and just live on. We fight to live to see another day. We fight to live to see another day. Just like the water boy. Now, now, now. Okay, Dallas Cowboys, stop breaking stuff. All right. Bottom line, stop breaking your TVs. Stop fighting. It's immaturity. It's petty. It's always next year, guys. All right, guys. From me to you, God bless you. Salute you guys. And you guys, remember, football is football. Don't let it take over you, okay? Man, I'm just being honest. It's not that serious. All right, this has been the Bottom Line. We'll see you next segment. Love you guys. Be blessed. And keep your head up, Dallas Cowboy fans. Keep your head up. Peace. Woo! The Bottom Line. Weekdays on LDB TV. Presented by LDB Media Corp.